What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Skate 3 video. So for those who don't know, I actually use an Xbox 360 for all of my videos, and I recently upgraded to the Xbox One, and I just started playing Skate 3 on here, and just to kind of see the differences, but I don't think there really is anything. I'm just playing with my Skate 3 disc that I have, which was very nice. I had to say I saved $20. So I didn't have to buy a new game, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool. And I think the one thing that I do like so far is the new controllers. It makes kind of more sense. At first I thought it was a little weird, but they definitely cleaned up the design, and it just, I know I'm like way past like the date of when these actually like were relevant, like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, no, I haven't, I don't know why it just took me so long to get an Xbox One, because I couldn't really justify the cost. And I'm still going to be playing, doing builds on the 360 simply for the fact that you can't do merge glitch on here, or at least I don't think you can. Maybe with the disc, but I don't know how to clear systems cache. I'm still learning the menus on the Xbox One. But anyways, it's kind of nice also just to be starting a fresh Skate 3, but also at the same time it's annoying because you have to do, unless you want to pay like $10 to get all the unlocks, you have to play the story mode of the game. And for me, it's not as that fun because, I mean, obviously I've been playing the game for so long. So the story mode is really just trying to get board sales, and you just do tricks, and then they just happen to be for like covers. I don't know. It is kind of boring. But so I'm having to do that and film and, do all this stupid stuff to unlock pieces to build you guys a skate park, to do Xbox One exclusive builds. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do a park build, my first one here on the Xbox One. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna create a brand new park. So the moment of truth. Now, the thing I don't know is that if you can do collision on here, but I think because we're on the disc, yep, so you can have collision. But thing is though, I think if you buy the online game where you don't own the disc, you don't have the option to do that. So I feel bad for you guys that have done that, because it really does make a lot of sense, and it's so worth it to buy the Skate 3 disc version of the game if you want to do park building. But if you don't, that's perfectly okay. All right, since we don't have merge glitch in this, unfortunately, I'm just gonna do a relatively simple park, and what I'm gonna do is kind of like a plaza. So I'm gonna start off with the stairs, and I don't want to do anything super crazy, so we're just gonna start off with the first 2 stairs. Here we got our stairs, and now we're gonna place down the no DLC part because I can't have it, so I literally got to be forced to do it for you guys to get these types of builds. And I actually want to remove one of these stairs, because you guys will see in a moment on why I want that. There we go. So now we have that lined up, and then we're gonna want to have it so I believe we can add a piece in the middle. Another thing that's a pain, I don't know why some of the stuff they built is like doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. We can, or yeah, no, you know what we can do is yeah, what we're gonna do for this build is to make it look like we put a lot more effort into it. One, we're gonna actually copy and paste, or I want to duplicate this. And we're gonna do the same thing. Basically we wanna duplicate all of this, or at least like once or twice. Awesome, so now we have kind of just like that long area, but I will be putting probably something in the middle of those stairs. If not, we can probably just leave it the way it is. Regardless, I guess now I'll have a park here on the Xbox One, and I can start building up my library on here because, like I said earlier, it's nice starting off fresh and not having a ton of parks, which I like having my library of parks, don't get me wrong, but it's nice not having to worry about, like, literally just start off fresh and have like unlimited amount of parks to choose from. So then for the stairs right here, this is going to be the parts that'll extend out over it, and I'm going to move all of these 3 pads closer, which I realize it kind of doesn't make any sense. So we're going to grab this one, and hopefully, and it doesn't want to connect because we want to put it there and the game doesn't allow us, which is awesome because that's totally what we want to do. You can tell I'm very sarcastic, and I hope that's evident because that's so frustrating. Again, don't know why people like using merge glitched is straight up like the best thing ever invented, even though it definitely wasn't invented. It was just probably somebody forgot to do it and like whatever, somebody messed up on their job, but it is the best thing ever because I absolutely hate not using merge glitch because it's such a pain to work with. Also, you know what I forgot is going to be a nightmare is building the stuff around this, because I literally just have like literally the only spot is going to be this thing, but I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of interesting. It's kind of like a 25-minute park build. So we got this like kind of plaza area, and that's really all I want there to be here. So I'm going to add the grass around this thing. And again, hopefully we won't have a problem with it, but knowing my luck, we probably will. So the way that I want to do this actually is have a road go past here. And yeah, we just want to do something like that. So I want there to be a road, I guess like this. Maybe we'll extend out one of these areas and we're going to duplicate it. And then I want to have this as centered if we can. And it looks like it's going to be always one off, which is kind of annoying. But what are we going to do? So for this, since I guess we can't use DLC. Yeah, I don't have. It is, again, same thing with the DLC. I miss that so much. Now that I like literally can't use it is it's so frustrating. But nonetheless, it's okay. I will stop complaining. But you guys, I mean, for those who've used merge, you know, and use DLC, you know how I feel right now. So we're actually just gonna make this relatively easy, and I am just gonna duplicate this, grab this, duplicate this again, and then for this we're gonna delete all 3 of these, and then make this top part. Even though I probably will be switching it up, you can see, and I want to delete this. So I'm gonna just do, because I only have like a little bit more stuff, so I'm gonna pause the video and I'll do a quick jump cut. Alrighty, so we're back, and I had about 25 minutes of park building time just to listen to music and just build and not have to worry about you know, entertaining you guys. But this actually turned more into a challenge than a video than I thought it would be, because one, not having not having merge glitch and not having DLC is so difficult, and this part feels so basic without having that stuff. So I'm just gonna do a quick little breakdown, but this was the part that I had in my head, was basically just like the small stair set, and basically where you have to gap over the stair set and then gap over the bench, even though I know it doesn't really make any sense why they'd put a bench here. I don't know, it was just something that I had in my head. It's something maybe kind of like reminds me of like Barcelona-ish. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said though, the brick definitely does help make the park feel like there's more stuff here than there actually is. And these benches are just made out of catwalk supports, and again, it's just same thing, like without the benches too, make it feel kind of empty. So it's not that I'm bummed out that this park didn't turn out as good as it did. It just makes me appreciate so much more that I do have the merge glitch and the DLC to work with, because working without that type of stuff is absolutely dreadful. And I feel for the people who are who want a park create but they don't have it. So that's why I recommend it. If you do have an Xbox 360, buy the disc version of the game, because you can still do the merge glitch on there. And yeah, it's really not worth it in my opinion to get the game version. But that's for park building. Like if you just want to play it and maybe download some parks, that's fine, and I'm not saying that. But if you want to like do like park making and have more fun with it, it's way easier. But yeah, I do like this rail though. I made this kind of, you know, this was, you know, again, it's just a simple rail. It's nothing crazy, but the one thing that I did enjoy from this experience of not using the merge glitch was actually having to work around with the constraints of using stuff with collision, because certain objects do collide into each other with each other. It's really weird. I don't know how that process came out of what collides into each other and what doesn't, but it was fun working around with that, because it just, again, it creates a constraint and forces you to kind of think a little bit. So This actually, so I put 3 ledges into this thing right here, and I just want to break this down just to show you guys. So this one's just a little bit easier, but this is actually the wooden texture on the side, and it basically covers up the angle of this small ledge because I just didn't want it to be kind of like this ugly brownish, even though it kind of would relatively fit there. So that's what I did there. And then for this rail, I had to kind of manipulate around it because I wanted there to be a support underneath it, but obviously since I had 3 objects merged in there, I couldn't have them merged together. So I had to like build around that and obviously have the rail not go into there. So I don't know, that's just something a little bit small that I'd like to add, but honestly, I don't like the way that this, it's not what I have in my head, but maybe in my head, it's like just a little bit more different. But again, I think if I didn't have these constraints, I would be able to get the idea out that I have in my head. But no, regardless, it's still something. It still is a park, and it definitely I do like kind of like the small little park feel. Even though the area that I have around this isn't what I like, I could see this being like something like you would see in like a small little downtown park area. And I know that's like obviously the name in this title, but like I could see like if you were just walking, you know, in the city of Chicago or New York City, that there'd just be this little park with benches. And I don't know, to me, I do like that factor of it. And I normally don't build with these brick kind of textures, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, no, I definitely need to do merge glitch, or if not, at least have DLC with some of this stuff. So I definitely know why it took a while, because the reason why I didn't get an Xbox One was because it took a while. Like I was like, I got merge glitch, everything works, and I don't know if it works a little bit better. Again, I don't mean this to be a complaining video. It's just my like immediate thoughts and reactions to stuff. But yeah, and then I did build this little brick. I don't know, it's supposed to be like a steep thing, like it's not supposed to be super skatable. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun, and it's not like, you know, there's no transition here whatsoever, but I think that's what makes it kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of, I think, like the Chinatown banks a little bit, even though I think those do have a transition. But let's see if we can get like a kickflip nose blunt on here, because that is something that I know I want to do. But you like lose all your speed. Oh, hey, there we go. Even though it wasn't the cleanest, but that was pretty awesome. Let's see if we can get a line. Oh, and we did a late heel flip because I didn't know what I was doing. Here, let's see if we can get a... Oh, we got a really bad tail over that. And then let's see if we can get a front side flip. And then let's try to get a switch grind on here. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad of a line. Yeah, this thing's actually the most fun, and it's just this was just something I added because I'm like, this feels like an empty space. I just want to add something here. So I goes to show you that I really don't like the park, the way it turned out. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm still gonna be using merch. I'm still gonna be using the 360. I did just kind of also get an Xbox One because I wanted to play like Battlefield and the new Call of Duty, and right now Fortnite. I have had a lot of fun playing with that. Shout to Sorable. I joined his stream, and we actually won. We got victory once, so it was really cool. But anyway, so that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you click that like button down below, and make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. But anyways, my name is Chris. I'll see y'all again soon. Peace.